Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, May 18th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general per usual, so just take what resonates. But thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already. And let's keep it simple by pulling one message for each quarter of the day, one focus rather, oracle, from the Spellcasting Oracle deck, and then we'll further clarify and speak upon each section of the day with the small everyday tarot. Let's do some shuffling. I just heard taking your time, okay? There is a chance that you have a decent amount to accomplish or keep up with throughout this day, but you are pacing yourself. Will be pacing yourself. It feels like you're just simply, like they said, taking your time. What do we have for Wednesday? For Wednesday. Ooh, that was a little bit feisty. There is a level of passion taking place throughout this day for whatever it is that you are wrapping oneself up with. Okay. Yep, this feels right. Wow, bear with me, I'm being spiritually messed with. Okay, we have the 4 quarters of the day. Let me just make sure they are centered. So we're beginning with courage, as you can see, for the first quarter of this day. So you wake up feeling quite strong, okay? Feeling bold, feeling courageous. I feel as if there is an underlying focus on your financial health, seeing improvements in this category, right? For a lot of what's drawn to this reading. An underlying focus on you working towards building up your savings, more stability, growth with your financial health, okay? And I feel like also it could be outside of that financial growth, focus on your life purpose, okay? So let's pull some small everyday tarot for this courage card. What do we have for this first quarter? 10 of Swords. So feeling bold, feeling courageous to begin this day, but feeling quite depleted. Feeling bold in your quest to put something to rest. Okay, love how that rhymed. But I do feel as if there's no stopping you, is what I'm hearing. I'll pull one more. Okay, so you could have a hint of emotion taking place, but I feel as if you are realizing there's a lot of reasons to celebrate moving forward. Okay, are you remembering this? Feeling as if all the meanwhile, there's just a true focus on a wish fulfillment you desire, okay? There's part of you that's not in the mood to do what you have to do throughout this day, but there's a bigger part of you that's committed to a goal or multiple goals. This wish fulfillment, feeling as if you're just ready to conquer the day and to face whatever obstacles head on, okay? But we're moving on to the second quarter where we have inspiration. I'm hearing you're an inspiration, okay? And so whether it's through your online business, your business in general, your job, it could be when it comes to your family or your friends, whoever or whatever you're wrapping yourself up with at this point in the day, you're a true inspiration to those who are viewing you, okay? Or experiencing your talents. 2 of Cups. There's a focus on connection here, okay? There's somebody special in your life that is watching you or observing your work, okay? Or observing you in action and is very much inspired, very much in awe of your personal growth, okay? The ability to impress others, I feel I need to say. Wow, beautiful energy. We have the Sun card, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. As you reach for your independence, my friend, however that works out for you individually, it's leaving you in the spotlight, okay? People seeing you as a jaw-dropping, inspirational individual who just does what they have to do at all costs to reach for that independence, to impress others, to make money, right? To grow your business, project, job, hobby, and to grow within on a soul level all the meanwhile, okay? And it feels like you're exuding a level of happiness, okay? and it just feels like there's another fresh start in the midst of everything. It could be what you're wrapping yourself up with here, but it feels more so what takes place in the second half of the day, or it doesn't have to, but you get the point. It just feels like there's a fresh start that surrounds this day that you're wrapped up with in one way, shape, or form. It's leaving you feeling quite abundant, okay? Just amazing energy, okay? Connections taking a focus to an extent throughout this day, but I just feel like people are noticing you for the right reasons. They're saying throughout the whole day. But we move on to the third quarter of the day to begin the second half, and we have well-being, okay? You may not expect for this to take a focus, but your well-being does. I need to have patience with certain factors, delays with transportation potentially, with oneself as you want to accomplish more than you probably feel you can at times throughout this day. You're not rushing, but it just feels like it's almost like your body won't let you rush, okay? Or you just simply know you're going to stress more so if you try to, okay? Having the courage to take care of yourself as you float through all your obligations that you have to fulfill throughout this day, okay? Because it does feel like you could have back-to-back jobs to work, or you could just be very much busy as things feel quite heavy, and they might have been feeling heavy recently. Therefore, reiterating Spirit pushing you to focus on your well-being, even if it's in the midst of doing what you have to do, okay? A fresh start in regards to passionately taking care of oneself, okay? They just said as I hit the camera, we'll shake things up if we need to, if you don't take care of yourself. As you plan, as you create, as you develop, and you just have this very courageous, bold way of being, you're reminded that that bold way of being is not only enhanced, but maintained at the very least by taking care of yourself, okay? There's something positive that you do to take care of yourself at this point to benefit your well-being that's going to keep you persevering moving forward, to take care of yourself, to benefit your financial health all the meanwhile, okay? Because you can't keep moving forward with an empty cup is what I'm getting, all right? The second half of the day is full of blessings, okay? The day in general, but it just feels as if you're pushed to recognize that your hard work is paying off, all right? But you can't neglect your health all the meanwhile. We have confidence to wrap up this day. Knight of Swords, it just feels like, especially in the second half of the day, there's a lot of movement, okay? A lot of got to get to this place, got to do this, got to run around, accomplish errands potentially. Again, shifting from one place to the next. And I will conquer what I need to in this, to wrap up this day, okay? So you wake up feeling quite courageous and you finish the day feeling quite confident, to say the very least. Flying out of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. A little bit of conflict. It could feel like an area, a situation, a bit feisty in energy. Those around you could feel a bit on edge, a bit stressed, a bit anxious. But I feel like if you were drawn to this reading, you're feeling quite at ease, all right? Strutting your stuff is what I'm getting. Let's keep pulling. I'm now getting unity with this Five of Wands. Very interesting, because I know it's not typically part of that, but do you see here, I know this is obviously meant to have a kind of a battling sort of fighting imagery, but there's sort of like everybody putting their stick in, almost like you put your hands in and go, cheer at the beginning or the end of a baseball game or something of the sort. It just feels like everybody, a community or a group, potentially a work situation, being like, okay, let's do this, let's kick some ass. But I do feel like, again, the stress or the anxiety surrounding you is still relevant. Keep the confidence alive. You gotta love how we have well-being, and then naturally following that to wrap up the day, we have a focus on your confidence, or on your confidence, okay? Your confidence and your ease of accomplishing, right, and potentially not even stressing out, or mostly not stressing out when doing what you have to do at the end of the day, leaves people inspired. You may check an online business, project, hobby, something of the sort while you're doing something else, and therefore you're even seeing more inspiration people being more so inspired and feeling connected to you. It just feels like on a multitude of levels, you're in the spotlight. Okay, people are noticing you. I feel like there's some chuckling, some giggling, some happiness at the end of the day, even if there is that stress. I just feel as if you are very depleted. Something needs to be put to rest real quick. A bad habit, something negative, repetitive, something of the sort. It feels minor, but this is mainly coming through as you're confident but depleted, all right? With a very bold and, they're saying energetic, but slowly paced kind of day. Does that make sense? Busy, packed, not much space in between, but moving slowly, but feeling as if you're moving slowly once again. Bear with me. You could find that you stumble on your words at the end of the day due to being so depleted. But all the meanwhile, I just feel like there are certain energy situations, difficulties that leave you feeling as if you have to dig for that patience, that independence coming into play once again. And I just feel like you are moving, but feeling quite emotional due to your overtired way of being depleted once again. Some people are being annoying, but all the meanwhile, I just feel like you finish up the day on a very successful, confident note. And I just feel as if you will wake up the following day feeling quite, they're saying achieved, very spontaneous, okay? And ready to conquer another day, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing Wednesday, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye.